Good day everyone, this is CK and welcome to our Kashato sessions, a guide to answer an accounting practice set. So in this video, panibagong topic na naman yung pag-uusapan natin. But before that, balikan lang na muna natin yung nauna nating video which is about the organizational and internal control structures. So napakahalaga na maintindihan or matandaan ninyo yung mga key personnel na pinag-usapan natin na mga personal ng Kashato shirts because they are important on dealing with our source documents na later on ay i-fill up natin or i-deal natin. And madagdag ko lang din by that, importante siya because when I was doing my practice set, hindi ko alam kung sino yung mga signatories na ilalagay ko dun sa mga source documents. So, ang nilagay ko doon ay pangalan ko or pangalan ng ibang tao. Akala ko ganun yung gagawin doon sa practice set, but no. Meron pala dapat mga key personal na kailangan mong ilagay doon. And kaya ko yung nagawa kasi hindi ko binasa yung first parts ng aking practice set noon. Kaya hindi ko alam kung sino yung mga key personal na importante sa source documents. So, now you know na advantage nyo sa panonood nitong video ko is nalalaman nyo agad kung ano yung kailangan gawin. Meron kayong guide on dealing with your practice set. Okay? So, by that, let's move on with our next topic. So, yung next topic natin is about accounting policies and practice. Ano ba yung mga policies na sinusunod ni Kashato shirts? Ano ba yung mga accounting practice na kailangan nilang tandaan lagi at sinusunod nila? So, yun yung mga malalaman natin in this video. Iisa-isahin natin sila. And we have 16 na nakalagay or nakasulat doon sa ating practice set. So, i-explain natin kung ano yung significance ng bawat accounting policies and practice na nandoon. But first, let me define first what is accounting policies and accounting practice. So, sabi dito, accounting policies, specific accounting principles and methods applied by the management to the business. Ibig sabihin, merong mga specific principles or methods na nilagay na ng management kasi yun yung applicable dun sa business nila. Okay? And these accounting policies are in accordance with the generally accepted accounting principles or yung tinatawag natin na GAAP. So, if you are done with studying with your basic financial accounting and reporting or yung ating BFAR, probably na-encounter nyo na yung term na yan, yung GAAP. Okay? The generally accepted accounting principles. Pagdating naman sa accounting practice, it is the manner in which accountants carry out their daily work. It is the day-to-day implementation of accounting policies and the practical application of accounting to the financial accumulation and reporting needs of clients. Okay? Ito naman, it is more about the responsibilities or the roles of the accountants pagdating sa business. Okay? Itong accounting policies and practice, they are not or they should not be forgotten kasi sila yung nagpapagalaw ng management ng isang business when it comes to accounting part. Okay? And yung accounting, as we all know, it is very important sa business because we are in the part of dealing with the records of the business para malaman natin if our business is getting better, kung nagiging profitable ba yung ating operations. Okay? So, tandaan, it is very important to know the accounting policies and practice of Kashato shirts. So, magsimula na tayo. Ano ba yung mga accounting policies and practice ni Kashato shirts? So, first one, the entity's fiscal year ends on March 31. So, pag sinabi nating fiscal year, di ba, meron tayong dalawang klase ng year or ng accounting year for our business. Okay, if you know it. So, ano natin yon, i-explain natin ano ba yung dalawang accounting year na yun or reporting period na yon. So, first, we have the calendar year. So, pag sinabi natin calendar year, nagsa-start siya from January 1 and nag-end ng December 31. Pagdating naman sa fiscal year, which is the year na ginagamit ka natin dito sa practice set, nagsa-start siya any day of the calendar year and nag-end siya after 1 year from the start of the operations. So, kahit anong day mo gustong magsimula ng operations mo, okay lang. Okay? Kahit sabihin natin na October 1, magsimula ka ng business mo, okay lang yun. Kahit hindi January 1 ka magsimula. Pero, ang end ng fiscal year ay after 1 year from the start of the operations. So, say, October 1 ka nag-start, dapat ang end year mo ay September 30. Ganon dapat siya. Okay? So, example pa natin dito, starts at April 1 and ends in March 31. Okay? So, ganun yung nangyayari sa fiscal year. And ito nga yung ginagamit natin in Kashato shirts. Okay? Nag-end siya ng March 31. So, ibig sabihin, nagsa-start siya ng April 1. Okay. So, yun yung unang policy. Next, number 2, the books are closed at the end of each month to facilitate periodic preparation of reports. So, yung mga books daw natin, kino-close daw natin sila every end of the month. Ibig sabihin, ginagawa natin sila ng financial statements every end of the month. Like, yung kung ano nga yung gagawin natin dito sa practice set. Because our practice set focuses on the month of October. Okay, it is October, I think 2018, yung nakalagay na mga records dito. So, yun yung mga records na i-deal natin when it comes to our practice set. Okay? And dahil nga isa sa policies ni Kashato Shirts ay nag-e-end siya ng books at the end of each month, so, yun yung gagawin natin dito sa practice set natin. Okay? In effect, the balances in temporary or nominal accounts are for the current month only. So, di ba may tinatawag tayong temporary or nominal accounts and permanent accounts, di ba? So, pag-usapan natin yon. So, when we say temporary or nominal accounts, yun yung mga account titles na or accounts na ginagamit natin when dealing with revenues and expenses. Okay? At dahil nag-close nga tayo ng ating mga books at the end of each month, syempre gumagawa din tayo ng income statement, ng changes in equity, at saka ng balance sheet. And yung mga reports natin in income statement, di ba, kino-close natin siya sa capital account ng balance sheet. Kaya, itong mga temporary or nominal accounts natin ay nakaka-apekto lang sila at the current month. Okay? Yung mga balances nila ay hindi makaka-apekto at some point sa next month kasi sila ay naipasok na sa capital account for the preparation of next period. Okay? Or the next month. So, sana nagigets niyo yung point ko. Most likely, magigets niyo siya if meron na kayong practice or gamay niyo na yung paggawa ng financial statements or by heart, naiintindihan nyo na kung paano or ano yung purpose ng mga financial statements na yon. Okay? So, yan. Close at the end of the month to capital account. Okay? So, after dealing with statement of changes in equity, di ba, kinukuha natin dun yung end capital with our net income, additional investment and withdrawals. So, yon. Dito natin siya at the end of the day, napupunta siya sa capital account natin. Okay? So, no year-to-date figures for income statement accounts are given. So, next, mag-move na tayo with our third one. Cash receipts are deposited intact within first hour of the next banking day. So, sa first video natin, 'di ba, meron tayong key personnel in depositing our cash receipts. So, isa sa mga sales representatives natin 'yun, 'di ba, dun sa first video natin. So, dito pinag-uusapan naman natin kung kailan dine-deposit yung mga cash receipts na 'yon. And sabi nga, within first hour of the next banking day. So, for example, meron kayong collections today. So, yung collections nyo from the customers, ide-deposit nyo sa banko yon next, next day na or next banking day. And within first hour. So, ibig sabihin, kung kailan or kung anong oras nagbukas si banko, dapat first hour pa lang nakapag-deposit ka na. Okay? Ganun yung policy ni Kashato when it comes to dealing with cash receipts. Okay? Payments are made by checks except for incidental amounts that are paid out of petty cash. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga payments na dinideal nila o yung mga collections nila ng cash, it is in the form of checks. So, mas convenient kasi syempre hindi mo na kailangan na maghawak ng madaming papel na pera or ng mga coins kasi naka-cheque na siya. Okay? Pero, meron tayong mga tinatawag na incidental amounts na binabayaran through petty cash. Ano ba yung pag sinabi nating petty cash? Before, hindi ko rin to alam, tong petty cash na to, kaya naging biktima din ako kung bakit medyo nagkaroon ako ng kaunting kamalian sa practice set ko. Okay? So, for us to know that, kailangan alamin din natin kung ano ba ibig sabihin ng petty cash. Okay? So, sabi dito, petty cash is the fund used by the business for small expenses. So, for example, meron kayong bisita, kailangan, of course, na pakainin or pagmeriendahin. So, kinukuha sa petty cash yung pambili ng merienda na yon or ng food na yon. And also, pwede din sa mga supplies na kailangan bilhin agad-agad for small amount lang naman. So, sa petty cash din yun kinukuha. Okay? So, hindi mawawala yan sa business. Kailangan meron talagang petty cash. Kasi, hindi naman maiiwasan na kailangan natin na bumili ng mga bagay-bagay, mga maliliit lang. And kailangan meron tayong nakatabing fund for that. Okay? At ang petty cash, in cash na siya. Okay? In cash siya, hindi siya in check. Kasi kapag nagbabayad ka, syempre kung bibili ka lang ng merienda sa tindahan, hindi naman pwede na cheque yung ibibigay mo, 'di ba? So petty cash is always in the form of cash. Okay? Bills and coins. Yan. So moving on with our next policy. So, pang-apat na tayo. So, accounts receivable are valued at their estimated realizable value. So, if you start na magbasa or mag-aral ng intermediate accounting, mas nabigyan ng pansin or mas na-elaborate yung idea ng accounts receivable and kung paano ba siya dapat nire-record. So, ma-encounter nyo din yung word na estimated realizable value doon. Pero by this time, siguro hindi pa naman siya masyadong importante dito sa ating practice set. Okay? So, let's move on. The accounts receivable method is used to estimate the amount of uncollectible accounts. So, pag sinabi nating accounts receivable method, meron kasi tayong dalawa na method at talagang pag-uusapan nyo yan sa intermediate accounting. So, dito hindi naman masyadong big deal siya at some point. Pero, yon yan. Yung pag-estimate daw ng mga uncollectible accounts, yung gumagamit tayo ng accounts receivable method. Okay? So, mas maintindihan natin yan in the later part of our practice set. Yan. Okay, let's move on with our number 5. The standard selling price per shirt is 112 pesos and it is 12% VAT inclusive or the value added tax inclusive. So, tandaan nyo din yan. It is very important. na tandaan itong selling price per shirt ni Kashato. 'Di ba nga, this business, itong si Kashato shirt, ang products niya ay mga shirts. Okay? Nagbebenta siya ng mga shirts. So, it is important na dapat tandaan mo kung magkano ba yung price per shirt na binibenta nitong si Kashato para pag nag-deal na tayo dun sa mga transactions niya na kailangan nating i-record, paano kung sinabi lang dun na bumili lang ng ganitong kadami, for example, 100 t-shirt, hindi naman sinabi yung amount. So, nandito na sa accounting policies and practice natin. Binanggit na kung magkano yung selling price. So, kung binigyan ka lang ng units, ng amount of units, i-multiply mo lang yun dito sa ating selling price for us to get the total amount for that specific transaction. Okay? And dahil naidagdag nga dito yung 12% VAT inclusive, kailangan din natin tandaan na when we are dealing with this practice set, kailangan din nating alamin kung paano i-compute yung VAT, and talagang nilalagay din yan sa ating mga source documents, most likely sa ating sales invoice and official receipt. Okay? So, dapat alam nyo kung paano mag-compute. Okay? So, paano ba kino-compute yun? So, yung VAT natin is equals to 112 pesos times 12% is equals to 12 pesos. Okay? So, ganun siya kino-compute. Then, after that, yung actual sale naman, since na-compute natin yung VAT niya, ima-minus natin yung VAT dun sa selling price, which is the 112, di ba? So, for actual sale, 112 minus 12 pesos is equals to 100. So, meaning to say, yung 12 pesos na makukuha natin dun sa 112, yun ay dinededuct natin yung 12 pesos doon. Okay? Tapos, yung natitirang 100, yun lang talaga yung pinaka-sale natin. Okay? Yun lang yung considered na revenue ni Kashato Shirts. So, importante din na alam nyo kung paano i-compute itong VAT and the actual sale itself. Okay? Terms of 210 and 30 are offered to all credit customers. So, probably alam nyo na din kung yung ibig sabihin nitong mga terms na to. When we are dealing with 210 and 30, ibig sabihin, merong 2% na discount kapag nagbayad within 10 days after the sale, and no discount if paid after the discount period, but the due date is 30 days after the sale. Okay? So, basic na yan na dapat alam nyo kung paano basahin yung terms na yan. The 210 and 30 as an example. Okay? Pero yan yung sinusunod natin or automatic na siya na kapag nagbenta tayo sa customer natin tapos hindi siya nakapagbayad agad at on credit yung pagbenta, pagbili niya nitong shirt o yung pag-order ng shirt sa atin, automatic na ang terms nila ay 210 and 30. Okay? Next tayo. Number 6, cash sales are recorded covering a certain period for simplification and illustration purposes only. So, yung mga cash sales natin, for example, cash sales on October 1 to October 8 is 100,000. The amount is the total cash or the total sales in cash for the given period. So, ang sinasabi lang naman dito, meron kasing mga given sa ating general or hindi, sa mga transactions na i-deal natin dito, na yung cash sales nila ay for a certain period. Pero, yung ibibigay na cash sales amount sa'yo ay yung pangbuuan na. Okay? Ang cash sales kasi in the practice or kapag talagang nandun na sa pagbebenta, kailangan nire-record mo siya daily. Okay? Or kung kailan ka naka-receive ng cash from your sales. Pag sinabi natin cash sales, yun yung mga sales natin na nababayaran agad. Okay, hindi na kailangan na i-record siya as accounts receivable kasi babayaran naman agad ni customer pagkabili niya. Okay, yun yung tinatawag natin na cash sales. Ngayon, yan lang yung gusto nating ipaliwanag na when we say cash sales dito sa ating practice set, for a certain period na siya. Ang bibigay na lang sa'yo ay yung total. Okay? In actual practice, sabi nga, cash sales are recorded on a daily basis. Next, number 7, purchases are recorded at gross amounts. When we say gross amounts, wala pang bawas yun. Okay? For example, may applicable pala tayong discounts, 'di ba? So, yung mga ibibigay sa na amounts for purchases ay naka-gross amount siya. Hindi pa nabawasan or hindi pa naibawas doon yung mga discounts na applicable. Okay. Applicable discounts should always be monitored from the given terms of the seller or supplier. Ito yung common mistakes or common negligence ng mga accounting students when dealing with practice set is nakakalimutan nila na meron palang applicable discount dun sa isang purchase or dun sa isang sale na yon na hindi nare-record kasi nakalimutan or nakalimutan na tignan kung ano ba yung applicable na terms. So, kailangan be mindful of the terms na given dito sa ating practice set kasi kapag hindi ka nakapag-discount, mamamali na din yung ibang mga figures mo and at the end of the day, mali na yung lahat ng nagawa mo. Okay? So, be mindful of that. Discount terms can sometimes be seen at the source documents provided for the transactions of Kashato to other entities. For example, si Kashato ay bumili ng ganito. Bumili siya ng furniture, bumili siya ng na equipment, for example lang naman na. So, yung mga ganong pagkakataon, pag purchases ni Kashato, meron siyang natatanggap na mga source documents. And yung mga source documents na natanggap niya on the period na kailangan nating i-deal dito sa practice set, nakalagay sila doon sa ating practice set sa page 19 to 35. Okay, kung titignan niyo yung page 19 to 35, meron diyang mga source documents. Iba pa yan sa source documents na nakalagay dun sa brown envelope ng ating practice set. Kung makikita niyo doon sa brown envelope, di ba meron tayo dong 4 na source documents. So, yung mga yun ay fill upan natin. Okay? Pero yung mga source documents na nandito sa practice set mismo, yun ay natanggap na source documents ni Kashato. Kasi meron siyang transaction to other entities. Okay? And sometimes nga, merong mga discount terms na nakalagay doon na hindi nakalagay doon sa mismong transaction. So, be mindful kung kailangan ba ng isang transaction ng source document na yon or kailangan ba nating i-check yung source documents na natanggap ni Kashato for that specific transaction kasi probably meron dong nakalagay na discount terms.